Hold it up. Okay. I'm still doing it. That's man skills right there. Grade A man skills. Just get in there. Oh yeah. Are you?
Hi guys, I hope you can see me okay. Ooh. So I have a fancy new microphone. So I've just been really down because I've been trying to look for a part-time job. Haven't really found anything because if you guys have been watching me for a while, you may know that we do homeschool our kids. And it's something I want to continue to do, but I do have time to maybe work like 20 hours a week or something like that. And I've applied to a few things and nothing is gelling. Nothing is coming through. I am really frustrated by that. And it's been bumming me out a bit. I've been being a little dramatic about it sometimes because I'm just really frustrated. And yeah, so money is tight and I want to help and I want to do things. And I'm just kind of spinning my wheels and it's frustrating. So that's kind of been what I wanted to talk about, kind of what's been going on with me. And that's one of the things that's been going on with me. I've been doing YouTube for a while now and trying to, upload more regularly. I now have a computer that I just got, so I have better access to be able to do that. I was kind of using my husband's computer as I could because my laptop was not up to snuff. And I kid you not, I got a new computer. We set it up and then my laptop died. Not kidding. Like it was the same day. I know stuff like that happens sometimes. Like you get a new car and the old car immediately dies. I don't know. But things like that, I'm just like, whoa, what's the statistic probability on that? Anyway, I want to open up more to you guys. And just kind of let you get to know me and stuff like that. And I've kind of been debating about this for a while, but really, that's just me. That's the only way that YouTube's really going to work for me is if I'm just kind of myself and not really worried about it. So what's been going on with me? So one of the things I really am going to be focusing on in my content and in my life is just sort of my home management in general. It's become a challenge and it's funny because while I was a working mom, I did have the realization and the knowledge and understanding that like really managing a home is a job all by itself. And so really you have two jobs. Now, I don't want to say that my husband didn't help or do anything to contribute because he definitely did. I was lucky in that way. I talked to other, moms and that's not always the case. So I'm grateful for that. But right now, I'm not working. So that is kind of my main focus, that and homeschooling our kids and, stuff like that. So what I've been doing is not working in lots of ways. And so when I was working full time, I kind of, like I said, I had that realization that really it's like two jobs. And when I became a stay-at-home mom, I was like, oh my God, I have so much time. So much time. Oh, so much time. And it's not really the case because we homeschool too. That takes up a large chunk of your day. And then taking kids to activities, like if we have an activity to go to, and because we are a little bit further out, it takes even more time. So, we go to do one activity, we get home by like 3:30 or 4. That's basically the day's gone. Like we did some work in the morning and then did the activity and we come back. And then it's dinner and bed and all the stuff. So, I don't have infinite time. I do have enough, I feel like, to work like, 20 hours a week, but that's just not gelling. That's not happening. I am looking for something, I am looking for certain kinds of jobs and nothing is happening. And I'm just like, okay, well, this is not where I need to put my energy but I kind of like need to regroup. If you've been watching me for a little bit, you may know that we do have an Airbnb that we're kind of working on. So that will be an income stream eventually whenever we get it done. But my husband works full time and, there's only so much time in the day. Also, the weather is kind of messing with us. We've had a lot of rain and also less sunlight, So there's just things that have been adding up to make it hard for us to finish that project. We are going to finish it though, because we have to. So we're going to finish it. So I imagine we're not the only people in this situation, but right now money is tight. And so, I would just encourage you, if you're in that same situation, you're not alone and things will get better. I don't know when, but they will. And this too shall pass, I guess. And so you're not alone. Everybody's feeling expenses and things. And yeah, I know it will eventually get better. It is a lot right now. And yeah, so just know I feel you if you're going through the same thing. Okay. I wanted to talk about my hopes for next year. I write down predictions, but that's not right. I want to talk about my hopes for next year. So a lot of it's stuff I've just talked about, which is like I want to increase our income and figure out how to use our home and our land and our homestead to increase our income in some way, shape, or form. I'm interested in a lot of different things. I also have an idea for a business, specifically for like my area and things like that to, I don't know if it's needed. I don't know how I would get into it. It's one of those things. So if I pursue that, I will let you guys know more about that. But for the time being, I do have some ideas and I'm just trying to kind of figure stuff out. But that's kind of like down the road. So anyway, but those are some of my hopes for the new year, I guess, is that I would get one of those businesses happening, stuff like that. But I do want to get in shape. I know this is a huge cliche around this time of year. I do want to, like drop 2 sizes or something. I don't believe in setting like unrealistic goals. Like with me, that seems like a manageable goal. So I'd like to try to do that. So I may have some content about that too. I'm not really sure, but yeah. So for upcoming content, I will be doing more organization stuff because I really just want to organize my whole house. And, showing you guys what works for me with, cleaning and being more efficient and all of those things, because I am really on a journey to figure some of the stuff out. It's funny because they say you're taught all this stuff in school, but you're not usually taught how to manage money or how to, usually handle or manage the home. You are a little bit, but not really. So I'm interested in all of that stuff. And I'm just feeling it even more and more as we're at home more, as we're we do go out and about, but we're not eating out nearly as much because we just don't have the money right now. I think a lot of people are probably in the same place. And so when you're in the house all the time, it does mess with your mental health. It does bother you on a different level and all the things. Like if you think about it, like pre-COVID, a lot of us were paying for homes that we would spend very little time in, and now that's different. My husband works from home I'm a stay-at-home mom and a homeschool mom, and it's just, my world has just changed significantly. And I mean, for the better, I feel like, but it's different priorities. It's different focus. So anyway, that's where I'm at. We've been having a lot of Christmas fun. We've had some fun play dates. We went to a cool little event at the library. I think we're going to have a little bit of a Christmas party for our co-op. So we've been doing some fun stuff. Mommy's been doing some Christmas shopping. There's been a lot happening. Anyway, so my hope is that I'll be able to better manage my home next year. We'll have more income coming in. Those are kind of the things that I'm looking to focus on in my content, in my life. And those are kind of some of my goals for next year. I really want to feel like more at peace in my home. And other than that, I mean, I'm just trying to stay positive. Hard times come and go. And I know this isn't going to last forever. And I know that we'll eventually, get into a better place and all this stuff. But I hope you're not stressing about the holidays. If you are, I would say, if you're stressing, just find one thing that can maybe help you improve or make you feel better. I mean, it could be making your bed, or it could be washing your mug after you finish using it or something like that. I mean, it could be something small and incremental, but just find that one thing and then keep doing it and then see what happens next, I guess. That's my advice. And I would say if you're really stressed on the holidays and you need some distraction, maybe there's something during this time of year that is just really bringing you down and bumming you out, or you're trying to get over. Like, I do have a friend that's, really grieving, and I don't know. I don't know if it's the best tool ever. I'll just say, for me, sometimes occupying my mind helps, because I can really overthink things and go into dark places and doubt myself and all the stuff that happens when you have depression or anxiety. And so to me, like, audiobooks helps. And I make a lot of lists. I try to stay occupied, and talking to friends helps. Even having like something to look forward to regularly, something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel positive, hopeful. So yeah, audiobooks has been a big one for me. And I actually was so lucky because we found that our local library had 2 different services that had audiobooks, and they're totally free if you have a county library card. So that's something that you guys could look up if you're interested in that. I can occupy myself, I can do other things and listen to a book, and it's just been really great. So if that's something that might help, I don't know. Other than that, I would say talk to friends. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling, all this stuff, talk to friends. And not everybody's going to want to hear that, but probably, in your group of friends, like, who's open to listening and who isn't, I think. And that's something I would give some thought to, because not everybody is willing to receive, somebody's, energy, however it comes, if that makes sense. Like, I've always been that friend. Like, I'm open to that kind of thing, because to me that's real. And I value stuff that is real. I value like the real, like, meat and bones of a person and of life. I mean, I know that sounds so weird, but I do. I mean, I would rather get to know somebody in a real way than an artificial one any day. So maybe figure out that friend that you feel like is more open and talk to them about how you're feeling. And it doesn't have to be a big, deep conversation. It could be I'm kind of bummed about, the holiday season right now. I'm kind of bummed about this for this reason. And can we talk about it a little bit? Like, how do you deal with this kind of stuff? What's going on with you? I mean, is this something that you deal with at all? Things like that. Talking about stuff makes things less scary, guys. It really does. And talking about it is kind of half the battle. Don't tackle everything all at once. Break it up. And that includes decorations. Like, I'm not done decorating. I still have a few things to do. Don't take on anything that's making you feel like, just break it down. I would say that for lots of things. I use that sort of method for lots of different things. Break it down. So make something bigger into smaller pieces. Even if it's putting your Christmas tree together. Like if you have a fake Christmas tree and you have like, you don't want to put the whole thing together and fluff the whole thing and then decorate it and then put the lights on and all that. Like just put it together one day. Then the next day, just put the lights on. Then the next day, put the ornaments on. Like whatever. Like if you can break it down, there is no hard and fast rule that you have to get done with your holiday decorating at a certain time. There's no hard and fast rule that you have to get done with your Christmas shopping by December 25th. I know people are like, oh, yes, you do. No, you don't. The world will keep spinning. It'll be all right. If you have to get that gift for somebody like 2 days later, it'll be okay. 3 days later, whatever, it'll be all right. So don't let that kind of stuff bring you down because it's not worth it. It's, if you have good relationships with people, if you love the people that you love and they know it, that's what's important. The stuff you get them is not. I mean, it's just not, guys. It's not. Anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great holiday season, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye.